time to get up. James nudged his sleeping daughter, tangled in her floral blanket, her worn stuffed bunny still under one arm. The room was dimly lit by the early dawn light seeping through the curtains. Emily groaned and shifted slightly, her eyes still closed, trying to drift back into the comfort of sleep. Her hair, disheveled and sticking up in every direction, made her look like she had spent the night wrestling with pillows. "It's too early, Dad," she mumbled, rubbing her face with both hands as if trying to erase the remnants of sleep from her eyes. James leaned over and kissed the top of her head, his touch tender and reassuring. He helped her out of bed, and Emily immediately reached for her well-loved stuffed bunny, clutching it tightly as if it were her personal shield against the chill of the morning. "Can bring your blanket with you. You'll stay cozy in the car that way," James said. "Let's go." Emily grabbed her bunny by its long ears and trailed her father down the stairs and out to the car. Her father buckled her into her car seat and then tucked her blanket and bunny around her. He got into the driver's seat and they drove through the empty streets in amicable silence. 5 minutes later, they arrived at the park. In the winter, the park was known for its perfect sledding hill, but at this time of year, it offered a spectacular vantage point for watching the sunrise.
James stepped out of the car and took the blanket with him. He helped Emily out of her seat and together they walked hand in hand towards the park's small hill. The grass beneath their feet was damp with morning dew, each step releasing a fresh burst of cool moisture.
Early birds began their morning songs, their melodies echoing softly through the air. The park seemed to come alive with their chirping, a gentle prelude to the day's main event. At the top of the hill, James spread out the pretty blanket on the uneven ground. They sat together, the blanket providing a small oasis of comfort amid the chilly morning air. The sky transitioned from grey to a watery yellow, the colour spreading across the canvas with each passing moment. The gloom of the night was washed away, replaced by a vibrant display of light and colour.
The flowers below dipped their heads in a modest curtsy, then stretched their petals outward in reverence to the sun's arrival. Emily felt a thrill of happiness as the warmth of the sun touched her skin, making her shiver with joy.
"Thanks for bringing me, Daddy," Emily said, turning to her father with a grateful smile. The sky, now a cheerful blue with fluffy white clouds, seemed to welcome them into a new day filled with love, hope, and promise. James smiled back. "You're welcome, Emily. Now let's get our day going with some breakfast."